Like sometimes I do a little countdown, but other times I'm just not. And this is one of those times I'm just not. So look, let's get into this. Like, why is this situation in particular dangerous? Um, this situation is dangerous because there's only three possible outcomes. I mean, three possible ways this scenario even happened. There's only three ways. And the truth is somewhere in between. So I'm not really. We don't really cover sports here, but it's one of those like big things where I found it very disturbing when I thought about the implications of it, and I just kind of want to expound on it and give it to you guys, give you guys my thoughts on the situation. Um, let's look at it this way. Again, look, subscribe, like my channel, whatever, comment, whatever. Just leave it all down below. Um, So Deshaun Watson decides he wants out of the Houston Texans, right? He wants out, right? Wants to get traded. He wants out. So he's done. He's like, I'm not going to play with him anymore. All right. So, he's going to, either get traded or he's going to go into free agency. I don't really know. I'm not following the situation that closely because I don't really care about the NFL that much. Outside the Super Bowl, like the playoffs and the Super Bowl are the only thing that matter. Like basketball, like I kind of will get in the weeds of it because I like basketball. So that's the base scenario of the situation, right? Now, the problem lies in now there are 22 sexual assault allegations put against him, and I'm like, that timing's a little off. You know what I'm saying? That timing's a little off. Um, okay, so the timing's off, right? I'm like, that's crazy. Like the moment he wants out of Texas, you know what I'm saying? He's now facing massive amounts of sexual assault allegation, and then all 22 of those women are anonymous, and all 22 of those women have not reported. There's nothing filed with the Houston Police Department. None of that. Nothing as of yet. And then there's also they're all represented by the same attorney that happens to have a direct association with the team's owner. What? Okay. So let's just put that to the side, right? So this man sexually assaulted 22 women, and somehow it stayed under the bridge, right? So you have option one. Option one. The Texans Ben knew he was sexually assaulting women, and they was suppressing the information, and they were using it as leverage to keep him there. Since he decided, F it, I want out. He wants nothing to do with the situation anymore. They you know what I'm saying, they unloaded the clip, you know what I'm saying, the sexual assault allegations, you know what I'm saying? Basically like, okay, we're gonna ruin you. We're gonna decrease your trade value, and you're not gonna be able to do anything. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get any money anywhere. You doubt you'll even be able to play in the NFL anymore. That's off the rip. That's scenario one. That's scenario one. That they were complicit. That the Houston Texans were complicit in Deshaun Watson's uh, crimes. Now, option two. They making all this up. Like they using it. The Houston Texans are using this to ruin his trade value, basically out of spite to keep him from going anywhere. So now they're using all that. They're using all these allegations or whatever to bring him down. You know what I'm saying, and decrease his trade value. So thus, you know what I'm saying. Well, if we can't have you, can't nobody have you. Basically, like some spiteful X or something, which is crazy in and of itself. Man, I'm trying to think what option three was. Option three was option three was like, okay, Deshaun Watson was doing this, and Texans didn't know anything, and it just so happened when he was wanted to trade and was going into free agency that all these sexual assault allegations were brought up against him. And the lawyer just happened to have a connection to the Houston Texans ownership and management. The third option, let's just get rid of that one. I doubt it. I doubt it. The way the NFL is built, okay, they kept Roethlisberger around for a long time. He might still be playing. I don't know if he retired or not. I know Drew Brees did. I know Peyton Manning did, but I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. I don't know what Roethlisberger's doing, but that's crazy. Okay. The NFL was complicit with Roethlisberger. They kept him in the league. They kept him a QB and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And like that, like I hate to do this, but yeah, like race is a factor here. You know what I'm saying? JJ Watt just left the Texans. Just left. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I want out. They were like, oh, okay, cool, no problem. Bye. Deshaun Watson like, all right, cool. I want out too. Hold on, boy. You can't go. You can't leave. But I mean, it's not even surprising because the ownership has already been racist before in prior years. You know, you can just look up the statements that they made. It was pretty effing racist. But yeah, like I just don't. Man, I'm gonna put my phone on the charger. Like I just don't see it being where this dude, you know what I'm saying, sexually assaulted 22 women and nothing came forward till now. That's wild. Like I just don't see that. Like this the end piece. This is my opinion piece. My opinion piece is because we don't know the truth yet. Like he ain't been to court. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing really been filed yet. They're just allegations that are just being thrown out there anonymously. Like I need to know who these women are. I need to know where they're from. I need to know when it happened, how it happened. Like now this is where we get into why this situation is dangerous. You can't keep ruining people's lives on just allegations. Like we need to set the bar at proof that someone did it. Like this person actually did do it. Whatever it is, you need to set the burden of proof at did he do it? Like, is there enough evidence to suggest that he did it? Not just some anonymous little thing. Like anybody can write up anything. It's effing internet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we're basically sliding into a place where if you don't do what people want you to do, they're just gonna, as a man, they're just gonna throw sexual assault allegations against you. You know what I'm saying? Pay off a couple women. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then that's it. That's you. You're done. You're done. You're done. We can't be canceling people like that. Like that's not okay. It's not okay. Like we can't be doing that. We can't be living like that. Like we have to allow people to actually prove. We have to force people to prove that that person is actually guilty. You're innocent until proven guilty. Innocent until proven guilty. I must say that one more time. You're innocent until proven guilty. Okay? There's certain stuff, right? Certain stuff. There's certain people. Like let's take a R. Kelly, for instance, right? I didn't need to see too much to know, hey, the man is sick. Okay? Whatever you're telling me, I'm pretty sure he probably did something close to it. Let's just get him up out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like something close to it, you know? And I don't like you know, but then you have situations where like you have like a Bill Cosby, for instance, like, and it's like allegations way back when, and they can't even prove that said incident even happened anymore because it's really just whether you're gonna believe her or you're gonna believe him. He's like, nah, it ain't happened, and she like, yeah, it did happen. Like that's where you're gonna end up at. And I think this Watson is really in that same scenario. It's like, did these 22 really happen? And when did they happen? How did they happen? Like, I want to know, like, when, where, how, why, you know, those things happen because we have to have a burden of proof as a society because we're making it too easy to just rip people apart. And we're not even finding out if stuff is true. or not. Yeah. What's going on? Doctor of Style. Smooth. What's up, man? What's good? What's good? What's up? What's up? But yeah, yeah, like we can't just let just random allegations just stick and be the end all be all of someone's life. Like we need to prove that this really happened. And I really feel like it's either option one or two, where the where either Houston Texans ownership was complicit and they were suppressing and paying these women off, you know what I'm saying? So he could continue to play and help them win games, or it's option B where they don't want to see him go play for nobody else. So they're like, you know what, we're gonna end you by bringing these sexual assault allegations against you. And yeah, it is a scary time to be a man. It really is. Um, it really is. It really is. So y'all know who I'm talking to. Like, yeah, yeah. It really is a scary time to be a man. It really is. That's spooky. Like he literally just wanted a new job in a new city. That's it. He just wanted to go somewhere else. Like that should not be a crime in and of itself. But yeah, like so option two is the Houston ownership, you know what I'm saying, they're using these sexual assault allegations to demolish his trade value so that he can't even play in the NFL anymore. Um, and I really want to know what, excuse me, come to this situation. You know what I'm saying? Because it's either option one or two. You know what I'm saying? Because option three, where he was just sexually assaulting women and nobody found out till now, that don't even sound possible. It really don't. So I just really feel like we need to take the time as a society to actually let the legal system do its job, or at least if we're going to kill him in the public court of public opinion, it's when all the facts are laid out there, and let's just say the jury gets it wrong, right? The jury gets it wrong. It happens. The jury gets it wrong. Cool. But we have all the facts on public record out there so we can form our own opinion and go, hey, this person actually did do that. You know what I'm saying? Like we can go, okay, that person did do that. And we could see how maybe in the court, like one lawyer was able to kind of like flip the scenario where he gave you a little bit of reasonable doubt to where you could give that person like a pass, like, well, maybe that didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? The way that you know what I'm saying, the woman or man is saying that it happened to them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because sexual assault happens to men as well as women. Like, but we can't just keep ending people. Like, I'm not for it. So you're not going to see me cancel anybody that's not proven guilty of what they did, unless I know, looking at information for myself, that this person is a bad person. Like I'm not going to go out and tell people, oh, you shouldn't listen to that person. I'm just going to look at the facts for myself and go, okay, I'm done with that person. And I think that's where it should be. Like I don't think it should be, oh, everyone up in arms, like, oh, we need to get rid of that person. And you find out that person's not even guilty. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no apologies for when your life is destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Now he got to sue the Texan ownership. Like let's just say that everything's wrong and the Texans were complicit in trying to ruin him. Like now he has to sue them for defamation. You know what I'm saying? That's ruining at least two to 3 good years of his playing career. Like it's just not fair. It's just not fair. It's not right. You know what I'm saying? And we have to allow people to have their day in court and prove themselves to be not guilty. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't just assume you're guilty. Like we got to be like, all right, man, we take your side of it. You innocent. You're innocent, but this person is saying you did this thing. Go to court, and we're gonna figure it out. And that's just the way society has been set up. It doesn't work perfectly all the time. Fuck no, does not work perfectly every time. But it's way more fair than just assuming everybody's guilty of everything. So that's my thoughts. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out. Yes, due process. Absolutely. Due process. Everyone deserves the due process of law. Everyone. No matter how bad the crime is, unfortunately, everyone deserves due process of law. Now, in some scenarios, do I believe like should people be pursued? Like, let's say you caught someone in the act of, like, let's say molesting your child and you kill that person. should that person be held liable, like go to jail for killing the person that was molesting a child? No, 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 no. That's fine. That's fine. That's perfectly fine in my eyes. In my eyes, that's a perfectly fine scenario to off that person off the rip. There's certain things I just find unforgivable, and I find it to be at a place where you can kill that person. That's tolerable. You know what I'm saying? If someone's trying to kill you, you know what I'm saying? We don't need to do a process like, okay, you know what I'm saying? The person shot at you, you shot back, you killed them. Hey, they shouldn't have shot at you. It is what it is. Like, you know, there's certain scenarios where that it makes sense. But anyway, hey, this is my time. I'm out. You guys have a good one.